This mine is, I believe, called the mine. There's a bunch all over the hill here. But this looked like it was a haulage tunnel. So we're gonna go check this one out. Get my lights on. I hope there's no ghosts in it. Swinging chains. Of course, my backpack gets stuck. Man, if I was an animal, I would totally stay in here. Oh, that's weird. A little hole sticking through. Here comes Derek. What does your wife say about this shirt?
She likes it.
Yeah?
Yep. She knows it's true.
Little open stopage here. I think this is a haulage level just because of the big ore bin. Not to be confused with the Toyota brand. Pulled the railing out. I did forget the gas monitor on this one. But just hold your breath and come save me if I pass out. Just straight and long. That's what she said. We'll pick it back up when we see something. Coming to our first something, which is nothing, and another nothing. It was almost something. Well, the big question of the day, Derek, rights or lefts?
I always do lefts.
Okay. I hope that was right. Our lives are on the line here.
Yep. Good knowing you.
Well, the ground definitely changes here. That looks like it faces out. Huh. It's like they couldn't decide where to go. It might go up to the surface, which is why it's kind of coming down like that. Ugh. A little bit of woodage. Huh. So that kind of faces there to some like shear wall. Just, yeah, shear wall there. Keeps going and then up again. I guess they're looking for this whitish vein here. Got up in one pipe. There's the first sign of some wood. Pretty solid, actually. 1964. There's a 2018, 2013, and an 1881 that I think is probably not accurate. Well, that's that. That one's totally caved there. Wah wah. All right, we'll head back and we'll do that right-hand turn that we didn't do the first time. All right, back to doing our rights. Go ahead, Derek. Do the honors. Gotta wipe some muddish rock from my face. yeah, it's like this was a haulage tunnel, but then they found a vein or two and decided to say, hey, let's follow those while we're here.
Yep. No one's been here for a while.
Right, no tracks, yeah. 2013 was the latest written date.
Oh, okay.
These haulage levels are, it's kind of a crapshoot. Like it can sometimes open up into some crazy huge areas and interconnect with all the other mines, or it can just go to like a Ore Chute, and that's that. So you never know with these. Faced. So there's looking back out. Nothing too exciting so far. The ore bin was pretty cool. There's a carbide tin, another carbide tin. They just poked all around here, didn't they? That one goes up to the surface. Just because all this fine stuff. Maybe not, though. Because a lot of times if it goes to the surface, you'll see sticks and little branches and everything falling.
It's like a collapse with a little pond here.
Oh yeah, and yummy. We did bring our boots on this trip.
Huh? I can see rails.
Yeah, you can actually, you're right. There are some rails there. Well, that's that. Well, this is quite the big hole. It is huge. So we were just in that haulage level, and this is above it on the hill further. Got a sweet, brand new little, I don't know the technical name of these things, RV that fits in the back of your truck. Great shape. Only $99.99 with a sweet interest rate of 13.5%. This one is not quite as in good shape. A couple bullet holes. Reminds me of the Breaking Bad episode. The bullet holes. Holy crap. Oh dang, there's another portal right here. Interesting. Wow, this is actually really nice in here. Got a couch. Beautiful fireplace. It's painted. I am impressed. This is probably the nicest abandoned fireplace I've ever seen. The wall's kind of busting in a little bit here. Couch needs a little upholstery work. Pretty neat though. So we'll go in that portal behind us for sure. This is maybe, I don't know, shower room, dry room. All right. We'll check out this bad boy. Wow, look at the railing. This was like a railing / porch for this place. I'm good on the hantavirus. And the ceilings came in. Hey, there was just a study that came out that said the fireproof foam that's on the upholstery of your inside your car, your headliner, is actually cancer causing. So chances are this is cancer causing as well. You never know when you're just living your life and then you find out that something totally stupid killed you, gave you cancer. Well, okay then. Not much to see here, but pretty neat. I like the porch / haulage way. Don't want to step out too early in the morning and get tagged by a ore cart full of ore going 10 miles an hour. I guess there's worse things that could happen. Hey, hold up there, guys, real quick. Hold up so I can get a scale. Like how effing huge this is. I mean, Maya, you're at least what? You're 4 foot 9? 4'2", okay. Wow, huge portal. Huge. I mean, it's almost like it was a sort of cave-ish thing at one point, but obviously some of this has fallen down, but this is massive. Ha! I did not expect a instant tea. A fork in the road. Does your way look promising?
It goes down.
Okay. I'm gonna pause and put on my gear. I'm actually gonna go wide angle for some of this here. Alright, that goes down just a wee ways. Some big rat turds. Collapse. Oh, so this intersects to that other small portal that we just looked at by the fireplace. This is the fireplace portal. Yep, awesome. So did we take a shortcut or a long cut? Go ahead.
So I take it you're off your call, right?
Yes, I am off my.
Wow, it's still working. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's impressive TV, well.
I'd like to take some shrooms and stare at that shirt for an hour.
Yeah.
It'd be trippy. Can't. It says Bell something shaft.
That goes down at least.
Bell something bucket shaft. I think it's just telling somebody like ring the bell X times. I like shafts. Holy shit! Holy
Yeah,
shit!
it goes down a ways.
God damn, it does. And the ladders are great. All right. So I guess maybe, I don't know what would be here. A small hoist?
Well,
No?
that's a windlass holder, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But you would think they'd be dumping it down to that.
Pulling it up, huh?
Yeah, they wouldn't be pulling it up. Because they're dumping it down to that haulage level that we saw.
Well, in theory, you're right. Yeah. I don't
And the rail's going that way to pull it from inside the mine and dump it here.
Huh, interesting.
That's the word of the day. Interesting. I say it far too much. But you call it like you see it. Oh, there's a really cool little tag there. Anything?
Not really collapsing.
Hmm. Those tags really light up. I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera, but there's two of them lit up right now. Pretty good. Bunch of zigzaggery with the rail. There's the tag again. It sucks when you get like a little bit excited because you think you see something. And then it turns out it's a collapse. Same with the haulage level, just went everywhere. Oh man, they stacked the hell out of that. That is cool. That is what you make the guy do when you're pissed off at him or he shows up late. You put him on backfill duty and wall stacking duty.
That looks a lot like galena.
Yeah, it has that shimmer.
Yep.
Shimmery.
If it is galena.
It's usually darker.
You know, and that's being exposed to the air, and usually it tarnishes pretty fast. So yeah, you're probably right.
But actually that piece there looks more like galena. It could be.
I have to look up and see what they mine.
It's not heavy like galena is when it has the lead in it.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not a gynecologist, so I don't know what kind of rock this is.
Well, exactly. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell us either. I guess we need to go straight.
collapse, face. Yeah, these guys just kind of poked and prodded every which direction. Yeah, it's when you run low on your cut wood budget. You just find the straightest trees that you can. Make it work. Oh, this is kind of a neat little wall face here.
Smell the creosote.
Laggy. Bunch of random bolts. Those bolts aren't even doing anything. They're just... Oh, there must have been a door here. I bet you that's what it is. Well, that's what it was. Oh, look at all this. This is neat. This looks like little tadpoles. Wow, so they're almost like flowers. That is really neat. That is probably the craziest thing I've seen this trip so far. That is incredible. Maybe some of you guys can tell us what these are? 'Cause I have no idea. Again, I'm not a gynecologist. I have no idea. Soup. Got some soup.
It's a monstrous flat.
Monstrous. Oh yeah, that's a monster rock right there. Even considered a boulder. What is the difference between a boulder and a rock? Is there is it a size thing? Is it a weight thing? Is it none of them? But, I mean, is it relative? Or you could just, if it seems big to you, you can say it's a boulder? We have some serious questions, folks. We need to get answers. We must get answers.
Yep.
I'm going to get their reaction to this cool stuff right here. I'd like you to check this stuff out. Give me your thoughts. Have you ever seen anything like this before in a mine?
No, it's almost like it's fungus growing off of it.
Yeah, but it's like flowery-ish. So
Yeah.
it's like
Interesting. So,
word of the day. I mean, it's
Pretty,
really pretty, but...
pretty crazy stuff, but it can grow out of creosote.
And there's zero light in here, like zero, not a single photon. So how is it? It doesn't need to photosynthesize.
You get those cave mushrooms. You don't need anything.
Well, more collapses, but we saw some cool plants / fungi, and we still have a couple other small places to check out. We'll start it back up. Maya's suited up. Maya's great at being a guinea pig. We didn't have any great places to anchor. We were going to do that, but it's not perfect. This rail section we ran off as a primary because it's right in the middle of the joint. And then just kind of did like a secondary on this beam here. Not the perfect setup, but it's better than death, certain death. This is uncertain death. What we have now is uncertain death. No rope would be possibly certain death. So at least the rope is set up so it's like perfectly straight up and down with him, which makes his life easier. Let us know if it's cool.
I most definitely will.
So the first level we were in, or the first mine, we were saying it was the haulage level. This then kind of confirms that it's the haulage level because they were dumping here from this rail. And then it was also collapsed, right? So we went up the hill, which put us further in past that portal. Plus we're in quite a ways too. So long story short, we're thinking that this will put us behind that collapse and we'll be able to further explore that lovely haulage tunnel. We'll kick it back up when he sees something. So we went down about 50 feet or so to this level right here, missing quite a few ladder rungs. And Maya went down another 50 or so, and I guess it's in really bad shape, so he's going to start coming up. Figured I'd hit this level up real quick. Collapse. Got a little bucket and some rail. We'll do rights because we did lefts last time. It smells weird. Ow. Ew. I think I know what smells. Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Do you think it's dead? I'm not sure. Well, we're about, I don't know, 50 feet down and a couple hundred feet inside of mine, so you can probably guess what killed it. It didn't get its COVID shot. Collapse. I was thinking about using that part of that ladder to get us back up, but it's not good. What's kind of crazy is the size of that portal. It just went to nothing. It's like it just started collapsing and then they just cleaned it out. And then more collapsed and they cleaned more out. Because it didn't like really go anywhere. It looked massive, but nothing's inside. Okay, so another ore chute. So this might be an ore chute from one up. Oh, you know what? It's by the surface. I say the surface because you got a feather, you've got twigs and stuff like that. So I guess this went up to the surface. It would be kind of odd to have a chute from the surface. Holy shit, I didn't even see that guy right in front of me. Well, this definitely goes to the surface then if there's bats in here. I hope it's not a vampire bat. That freaked me out. Well, that's that. But this has kind of been a neat little starter mine. Struck out on that first one. It was all foamed. 5 freaking feet thick. Which was nuts, by the way. I never would have expected that. But this one's been pretty cool. So we'll wait for Maya to get up to this level, and then we will both head up. I guess I should have got my GoPro, because, yeah, you could probably maybe muscle your way up that, but we'll show you how to do it with the ascender. You kind of make your own step with the ascender. It's a one-way cam, so it'll go up, but won't go down. And then you dangle this below it a couple feet. And it's got a loop in it, so you can put your foot in it and basically create your own step up until you get onto these. We'll have Maya demo it for you when he gets up here. All right, so how did it look down there? You went another 50 feet or so?
Yeah, maybe 50 feet. The ladder's turned to complete mush. And I thought that this ore pass, you could see that it turns, and I thought, well, maybe it'll terminate on the haulage level. But it turns, and then it goes maybe 20 feet. And then it's just a huge collapse.
Oh, okay.
And I took a picture from inside. You can see it just crunched the entire ore path.
So impassable or just like a black abyss?
Impassable.
Oh, got it. Okay, so it's plugged up and everything.
Yeah, completely plugged
All right.
up.
Yeah, so that we were just talking about with the frog usage. See, he's got his one-way handle there, and he's got his own step. You really have to make sure that you get that step to the right length. Short people, long people, you could put it too high, you might not be able to reach it, you might have it too low and you don't get any grab out of it, but he's moving along just fine like a pro. I think it's the power of that psychedelic shirt.
Must be.
All right, we'll see you guys at the top. So we're about halfway up this mountain here and came upon this safe. You don't see one of these every day laying around. Looks like they torched the front of it off, but it's pretty neat. I don't know if they milled stuff up here to have, you know, like the precious metals they were mining, but certainly could have been cash or anything else. So you don't find these too often. Concrete in the middle, obviously, but pretty neat nonetheless. Don't see these things every day. And on we go. Well, made it to the first shaft. Quite the steel. Uncribbed. Jeez. I can't see shit. Let me change the view. Alright, so I'm trying to zoom in here. Yeah, so it looks... I don't think it's a plug. It's hard to, it's definitely junky, right? But... I don't know, it could be a level. What are you thinking, 150?
Yeah, 120, 150.
Yeah. It looks a lot closer on the camera, but from here it's like definitely 100 for sure. Huh. Well, even if we wanted to get in it, you kind of can't.
A little funky.
Yeah.
Of course, you could lose a whole toddler through this.
Yes, you could. Keep your toddlers away. This is not toddler proof. Very good point. I mean, look at, you know, it's pretty wide. Huh. Well, there's quite a few other mines in this area. This is just the first one that we got to that we wanted to check out. Well, this is as far as we're going to make it. We knew that this particular mine was about 7, well, I don't know what it is. 6,500 feet. So we knew that of all the mines we're going to see this trip, this was one we might not be able to get to. Of course, we make it like just a freaking 1/8 of a mile away. So, and we were getting camp up here. So I got a bunch of snow here, 6,500 feet. We droned it. There's some cool stuff up there, looks like. So we're just gonna walk up there and check out the adit. The adit looks really small, the opening, but for the amount of waste rock and stuff that came out of it, it's pretty impressive. So we decided we're gonna take a walk. We'll start it back up when we get there. Making it up the hill here. I guess this is maybe air compressor. It's an odd place to put it because the portal's over there a little ways. There's nothing down here. So it's just kind of strange. But yeah, I would say air compressor. Must be a pretty good operation for this size. I guess maybe that was the inlet pipe that maybe goes underground over there. Cool. I mean, that's a big air compressor for that little portal. Must be big inside. Little stove. So they had some stuff here, but yeah, this is the only portal in this immediate vicinity, and it just seems small, but had to have been big inside. There's one of the pipes. Wow, this is big gauge rail. Well, I don't know gauges at all, but much bigger than you normally see. That's crazy if that all came out of here. It's not looking good. See, yeah, that's like impassable, but you can go over. We'll have to, I'm gonna put my helmet on and we'll take a closer look. It's 50-50 right now. Yeah, this tree is just kind of chilling. Want to just knock it down real quick? Where the hell's that pipe going? That is weird. It's got a union in it, so it's not like they bored it. But it's been here a while. I mean, look, the trees have, like, roots have grown around it. Look at this thing. It's not very often you see underneath a tree. Man, it's just, it's questionable. The more you look at it, the more it's like, this looks the same, like it's questionable. I mean, Sometimes you can go over the collapse, but that's all. Looks like birds have been in here and bringing all the crap in.
Looks like it goes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna attempt to film me squeezing in here. I don't know how that's gonna go. Get my lights on. Is it weird that I just smelled marijuana?
It's pack rat urine.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I didn't know pack rat urine smelled like Mary Jane. Oh, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, well, when I saw this, it was closed. So I just swung it open.
Very cool. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, that's a rabbit that, see the whiskers? Yeah, it's a rabbit or something that one of the birds brought in for some munchies.
Delish.
Yeah, he did leave it open for us.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry for the shaking, guys. Ugh. Yep.
Yep, shimmy.
So the odd thing is, the gauge of this rail is not the same gauge that's outside. It's also not the same size air pipe. But they definitely,
Compressors supply everything at different moments.
I guess, yeah. Ugh.
I didn't feel any airflow, so I'm kind of concerned it's...
This reminds me of that New Mexico haulage level. It was just collapse after collapse. Darn tootin'. And that one you can't even get past. Those are some. That's a big ass rock that fell. Not to be confused with the Big Ass Fan Company. Yeah, that would be Boulder. I'm going with Boulder over Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sucks. Well, we can still check out some buildings. That looks pretty cool. Should we wait till Derek gets all the way here, then tell him?
Negatory.
All right.
Looks like it goes a little ways beyond that, and then there's another pile. So,
What was the word you used? Potentially dislodge?
yes. Potential dislodging of...
All right. That should be our, I think that's our next word of the day.
Oh, this bat's game over.
There's a rabbit up in the front, too, that a hawk brought in. Oh, yeah. Game over, dude.
Yeah, maybe I should have shot this out first. Sorry.
You know why he's dead, right?
Didn't get his vaccine.
Did not get his vaccine.
That'll do it. What happens?
You know, he probably had the AstraZeneca vaccine, which they have stopped giving out due to blood clotting and heart-related issues. But you know what? It's for the greater good. That bat cat could have kept Grandpa safe. Didn't get his shot. Now he's dead. Cool gate. Heavy duty. Did you smell marijuana when you came in? Portal?
Sure smells like it.
Yeah. Did you seriously get an email?
Uh-huh.
Wow. I don't have
did.
signal. Sorry, did I cut? You want to go?
No, go ahead. You're filming. Go ahead.
There's a stove there. 1958. I don't know about that, but yeah, maybe so. There's a 62, 64. Wow, 67. Interesting. 2012. 57. So 57, I think, is the oldest. 2021. I think they're divorced. Bunch of writing in here. 80. Graffiti artists, I tell you.
Yep.
This is probably the shower room, pooper room. Man, whatever this was freaking huge at one time. And watch out for some snakes. Wow. So this was a building. This is the wall, and it was up here. So I bet you the snow and the weight over the years just pushed it down. I know people hate hands in videos. I totally just did that, but hopefully the hand made it make sense to you. Holy shit, there's nails sticking up everywhere. Watch the nails, Derek. Yeah, this was an operation here for sure. Okay, so here's, wow, look at this thing. Man, this thing was actually probably really pretty using the actual uncut trees on the laterals. Pretty neat. Little log cabin up there. And a regular one there. Huh. Yeah, they were moving some dirt here.
Yeah, this was a sizable operation.
Very cool ore bin. Wow. Hey, look, it's kind of almost straight now. I think there was one more building down here. Yeah, there's a bunch more locations past this, but it's a bit too far to hike, and I think it's about 4 or 5 o'clock now. Someone's there. A water pipe or something. What a view. Absolutely beautiful. This is pretty glorious. What are you doing in here? Taking a poop? Well, we came, we saw, we got as far as we could.